Hello! I have returned home. Hey, Rumi, what's up? You look stressed out. Is something wrong? Oh, you got an interview? That's awesome! Where to? Oh, okay. I see you. I hear that place pays really well. Huh? Bad reviews? Really? Hey, no, don't go getting all nervous now. Look, maybe it's just the people that work there. I highly doubt that an employer can be that bad. Though I've been wrong before. I think you're gonna do great. Yeah, I do. Well, 'cause I know you're a hard worker and you seem really excited about this one. Yeah, you do. Well, I'm sure you're gonna do great. What part of it are you so nervous about? Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but you're seriously nervous about meeting new people? Why are you nervous about that? What if they don't like you? Well, not everybody can love you. You know that, right? Like, there are things about all sorts of different people that I don't like. Well, drugs. I know that's kind of a relative, or not relative, but kind of an open-ended one. A lot of people don't like drugs, but there are also a lot of people out there who do. What's another one? Vaping. Cussing. I'm not a big fan of cussing. Yeah, I know you know that. And you keep it, to a minimum with me around, and I really appreciate that. Mm-hmm. You're so considerate. But hey, I'm sure you're gonna do amazing. What does the job even ask you to do? Oh, pshaw, you're gonna do great! I mean, yeah, the hours are gonna be long, but I already make dinner for us every night anyway. I just might have to be making it a little bit later in the afternoon, so when you get home, it's warm still. That's all. And that's not a big deal. No, I don't mind. It's just another change to our routine, which I think is fine. I think I'll adjust to it, okay? Are you worried about it? You know what I think? I think you're worried about me. And you don't have to be. I didn't mean it like that. I know my sister had a talk with you. And I certainly hope she was nice. But I know she worries about me a lot. She worries I'm not gonna take my medicine or not feed myself. She doesn't notice it, but she's super maternal. And I also know that she told you to just keep an eye on me. But I'm an adult. And so are you. And you're allowed to do whatever you want. If you're that worried about the job, don't take it. Well, you told them you needed a little bit to decide and talk things over with your roommate. I mean, with the fall coming to a close, I work from home now. So there's no reason for you to worry about someone not being around for the animals. You know I don't mind. I usually take care of everything beforehand anyways. Look, if you don't want this job, don't take it. If it's going to stress you out, if it's going to upset you more, don't do it. But if you think that you're going to enjoy it, and you're just scared of taking that step, well, take a deep breath. And then go forward. It's really the only place you can go. If you think you're going to hate this place, give it a try for a day or two. And if you don't like it, quit. I think working somewhere that doesn't pay as well as it should and enjoying it is far better than working somewhere you're going to hate just to make more money. Because in the end, the money, that's not going to make you happy either. It may make life a little bit easier, but money's the root of all evil. And no matter how much you have, you're always going to crave more. It's just how it works. You can't tell me you don't know that. Actually, I know that you know that. Do what's best for you. I'll be here for you no matter what happens. I always am, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. There have been one or two instances, but I've always supported you. And I'll support you even if I think it's a bad idea. If you believe it's the right choice and you're sure about it, then I trust you. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean you can't say or do it. Doesn't mean we can't disagree, because that's bound to happen. But it also doesn't mean we can't be friends. There are a lot of things that my friends do that I don't like, and I'm sure there are a lot of things that I do that my friends don't like. But we're able to look past that and still be here for each other. If you're worried about rent and you really want money, then this job seems like the best place for you. Because personally, if you're stressing about it this much, it's probably not good for your mental health. Do you remember when I went to college for that year and a half? I cried almost every single day because I felt stupid for not being able to understand the assignments. Or things that the teacher said just made no sense in my head. Yeah. And I was miserable. I hated it. But I felt like I had to go to college to be successful. And in the end, that wasn't true. God was putting me somewhere else where I could be a better tool. And sure, maybe I could have made a difference as a marine biologist, and maybe I would have been chasing a dream. But it was just that, a dream. Have you tried praying about it? The job situation, I mean? Maybe you should. Maybe you should ask him, God, where are you trying to take me? What am I supposed to do? Because ultimately, whether we think it's a good idea or not, it's up to God. And that way, you don't have to deal with it. I know, it is a lot easier said than done. You're right. You're right. But in the end, it is always worth it. Trusting him. That's what I ended up doing with college. And then I somehow got the idea to follow YouTube, and well, so far, really good. And I'm a lot happier. I've noticed a huge improvement on my mental health. And my physical health, if I'm being honest. Just take a deep breath. And let God handle it, okay? Has he ever let you down before? Then why would you start doubting him now? I know you're smart. And I don't want you to feel like I think you're not. 'Cause I think you are very smart, and you make wise decisions. Sure, some of them can be pretty spontaneous, but, well, they're usually pretty funny to watch. There's that smile. I missed it. You always did have such a nice smile. I'm glad I got to see it again. How about this? I cut you a deal. You, I could pray with you too if you'd like, but you pray about it, and I'll make your favorite for dinner. I was gonna put on a stew so that I could just kind of sit back and let it broil and do what it needs to do while I watch some TV, but I think you deserve your favorite meal for making a hard choice. Yeah, I do. And honestly, I have faith that all this is gonna work out. Yeah, I do. 'Cause, well, with all the hardships we've been through, we've never had to go without a home. And I've got enough to cover us for a little while if you're without a job for a bit. Might have to, portion out meals a little bit, but it's not something we haven't done before. Why don't you come help me with dinner? Just say a quick prayer and come give me a hand. God can't fix it if you won't let him. You gotta let go. If you don't trust him, then at the very least, can you trust me? I promise. It'll all be okay. And if you don't like this job, then we find you a different one. If you really like this job, then that's great. If you don't like this one and you still want to keep it, well, then I'll do my best to comfort you throughout it all. I'll make you your favorite meal all the time, and I'll make sure we keep our weekends free so we can go do whatever we want so you're not stressed out the rest of the week. Give you something to look forward to. Oh, am I? I'm just the best. So dramatic. That's what I love about you, though. So quirky. Okay. Yeah, let's get started on dinner. My tummy is growling. I am hungry. It's gonna be okay. Promise.